Hello everyone, it's Anglia Productions here, and today I've got the one, the ultimate, the only, the Samsung N130. This laptop was released in 2009 and a few of my viewers have been waiting for me to record this video, so here we go. This is a fantastic laptop that I've been recently using. I got one in the box sealed since 2009 I believe, so it's in really good condition. However, since the laptop was left in the box for so long, the battery cannot hold the charge. Yes, it works if you leave the charger on, as you can see there. However, as soon as you take the charger off, the laptop will simply not turn on. However, here is a detailed review, so get ready for the ultimate video. Also, just a reminder is that tomorrow I am hopefully receiving a Palm M505, so I will be doing an unboxing and review on that as well. Stay tuned for it. Now let's look at the hardware and specifications. So I'm going to combine it. Right then, so the actual device itself contains a Intel Atom N270 processor, 1GB of RAM, 250GB of hard drive storage, and a 1200x800 pixel resolution, or I should say screen resolution. Now let's look at the actual hardware of our device. On the front here, we have a matte black design with the Samsung logo neatly presented on the front. I love this, it's really smooth and it feels fantastic. Then let's open up the laptop. Right now, opening our device, we can see that it has a full QWERTY keyboard, as you can see here, absolutely lovely. And it's looking very nice, it's perfectly shining. After that, we have got the Windows XP sticker here, as you can see, and an Intel Atom sticker there. We've got some LED indicators. This is well worth noting of, and you can see here that it is neatly turned on, as you can see. One of the LED indicators indicating that the charger is in place. So that's quite good to see that. After that, then we have got the trackpad here, the button here, the key. And we've got a sticker here that is showing the specifications of it. We've got a webcam here, which is quite nice. It's not the highest quality one, and sometimes it's a bit slow, but it will do the job for you, definitely. Samsung logo is there. We've got a lovely 10.1-inch display. And now this is really nice, especially for a small netbook, and you'd expect this. This is really nice. I'm going to close the device now, as you can see, and let's now look slightly more onto the device. On the side here, if you can even see, we have got a speaker grill there, an SD expansion slot, as you can see here. This is just a replica one, of course, to protect it from dust and debris. We have got then the power on and off button. Strangely enough, it's not located usually over here, rather it's located over here, which is very interesting to see on a netbook. And it's in the style of a rocker, so you can just slide it that way and it will turn on, and then slide it the other way and it will turn off. Moving to the side, we've got the charger port there. I'm not sure what this little port is here for. Maybe it's a lanyard port. Don't know why that would be for a laptop, but it's something. I don't know what it is though. We've got two USB ports here, so this is quite nice. However, the laptop does not have a CD-ROM drive, unfortunately. I wish it did, because then I could synchronize with my Palm. We have got an Ethernet port there, a VGA port over there, speaker grills here, another USB port, and we got what seems to be the headphone or earphone port. I'm assuming it's 3.5mm, and we have what seems to be a microphone icon on it, so perhaps this is for connecting a microphone on. Right, then we move to the back here, and we've got a bit of marking there. I can just wipe that off with my finger, and you can see the battery is rather there, but I'll show you onto the back later on. And then that's pretty much the laptop. Now let's finally look onto the back. On the back here, we've got a memory door. We've got the Samsung logo there. It's upside down, but I'll show you like that. We've got the Windows XP sticker there. So it's using Windows XP version 2007, I believe so. We've got some speakers there, and then there's the actual battery. So there is a way of releasing the battery. We've got the battery door there to release the battery. You can see the icon there. We've got some screws here that fix it in place. It's a very adequate laptop. And we have got rubber feet over here, as you can see, to give it extra grip. So that is the specifications and hardware of our device. Well, I've just started up the device, and as you can see, this is on my account here. So this is how the device looks like when it's turned on. I've got purple theme here, like a lovely green background. However, I think purple and green don't look like a very nice combination, so I should change the background. In addition to this, I will be making a video about my Windows XP user experience. That will come probably after the Palm, so let's just look at Windows XP then. So it's using Windows XP Home Edition, but it is using version 2009, and this keeps on coming Windows Live Messenger, but I'm pretty sure it's defunct by now. And then it does give you a notification there, so it's connected to the internet luckily. However, unfortunately, I cannot make Windows XP Internet Explorer, apparently. Unfortunately, it just does not work. However, there are applications that do work in here, so you can click on Start here. And now let's look at something. Apps. Right then. So this is the camera app, and it's known as Cyberlink UCam, of course, and you can just click on it there. If I just go on there, it should be taking me on it, or I think have I glitched it out, I'm not sure. Anyways, there is it here, as you can see. If I just double click on it, and it will come, so you can take a look at what's happening. Due to privacy reasons, I cannot show you, unfortunately. Cyberlink UCam has my face and all that in it, so obviously I'm not going to show that. However, there are some fun applications that do work. For example, we can look at some art-based games, if I can even find it, such as Microsoft Paint, because we all love that. And then there are games here on Samsung Casual Games, as you can see here. We've got a selection of games here. I've only played Cake Mania, as you can see here. It's not too fun. We've got Windows Movie Maker as well. Now this is very, very interesting, as you can make a movie, not an actual movie that will broadcast on TV, of course not, but it will do the job of making a quick and fun movie. And of course it just say new programs installed there. And there are some really fun things in here. For example, Microsoft PowerPoint does work on here perfectly fine. If I can even find it, here we go. So I'm clicked on it, and I have made some slideshow presentations with it, luckily, which is really, really fascinating. We just wait for it to load. And here we go. So this is it then. There's a small selection of fonts. Obviously, this is from 2007, the actual software interface. So we're not going to expect it to be as today's one. But don't worry, it'll definitely do the job, and you can make your things. Right, obviously I don't have a 25-digit product key, so clearly I'm going to be needing that. Yes, I would like to not do that. Close. There we go. So this is the actual slideshow. Then of course you can make your slides if you just go on home. If you're used to PowerPoint, you know exactly what you're doing. So you can just click on there. I'm pretty sure this is Calibri, the font, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Calibri. So that's like the default font that you find on Microsoft PowerPoint. Then of course there are other applications such as Failsafe, and of course there's a recycle bin, of course. There's the MSN installer. Obviously I don't think MSN can be used that much anymore now. And then we've got this. This is a McAfee security. This is the security interface for this device. However, it's not too very good, and keep on getting security warnings on here, despite the fact I barely use it. However, I should be wary. Back on all programs, and then of course if I go on here, it's a bit hard at first finding Microsoft Paint, but then you will find it. Trust me, you will find it. So if I'm Microsoft Office here, I won't definitely be on there. But I'm still looking. I think it's going to be on accessories. Let's see. Yes, it is. Paint. So you have to do a bit of finding, but you know it's going to be on there. And then of course you have a very, very small selection of colors there and different shapes you can install. So if I click on there, for example, I can just do some writing, of course, and so on, random scribbles. Then of course I can change my color. If I want to change it to this nice blue, for example, change it into a blue. I can change the thickness and so on. So it's very, very interesting, as you can see here. Very nice. However, it's a small selection, and now of course Microsoft Paint has definitely improved. No, I would not like to save. And that's pretty much then the Windows XP on version 2007 of the Samsung N130. This was a quick video, but well, it does the job. So now we're looking at our final part of the video, conclusions. Overall, this laptop is really, really good. I just wish the battery was working perfectly fine. If not, then other than that, it is a perfect laptop. Really, really good, especially using Windows XP, which gives you a hint of nostalgia, despite the fact I was born after the generation of Windows XP. It's a good laptop and it does the job. You can do your PowerPoints on here. However, the internet, could be an issue, so it's good to try connecting. Obviously, I've tried connecting via wireless and with wired Ethernet. However, unfortunately, it does not work. Well then, thanks for watching the video. This is Anglia Productions. Stay tuned for my next video on the Palm M505, which should come tomorrow, hopefully. This is Anglia Productions, and I'll see you next time. Bye.